H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, sometimes Chris Walker, come to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is, today is Baby Friday. We affectionately call it Baby Friday because we're not aired on Friday. So this is our Friday. So we call it Baby Friday. So share the show, everybody. I need you to share it and share it and share it. I see you, Panther Network. I see you, Jeremy Davis. I see you. Who else I see over there? Hold up. Let me get to my things and see where my people at. Let me see where they at. I ain't seen them. I'm a little too on time for them today. Hold up, y'all. I'm trying to find something. Oh yes. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I'm in the building. I ain't going nowhere. I just realized my phone was low. And I just wanted to make sure I charge it up. But let's see where I'm going to start today. Share the show, everybody. I think I've shared it. Yeah, make sure, I've shared it. What's up, Big Coach? I shared it. I know people coming on Baby Friday. What's up, Facebook? Big Coach, it's some interesting things I want to share with y'all today. They said, our people perish for lack of knowledge and lack of vision, and we got to get we almost there. We just got to we just got to do better. It's a lot of stuff, man. I yesterday unique show. What's up, Ray Moore? Unique show yesterday. We have people. Y'all gotta understand. We have people coming on the show at the last minute, and just get to saying ignorant stuff. But then, without clarifying, y'all got to realize, without clarifying, what's your problem, and especially new people who has never been on this show, don't know how we roll, don't understand that this show was derived from it's called the Chop Shop because of and those people need to be on right now because it's you chopping it up in the barbershop, and you talk about everything in the barbershop, So this I forgot to take a picture of it yesterday. So this guy come on in and just said, I guess the stuff we were talking about a high school coach. And y'all know how I am. I never mention people's names. But If a high school coach, a summer coach, is doing some of the things that I heard, I just want to bring an awareness to the people. I'm not on this show, whoever that clown was yesterday. Uh, I'm not on this show to embarrass no. I didn't mention no names. It's people from certain people were calling me yesterday after the show, telling me about what's up, Daddy's Moody. Just explaining things that happened, and they were so eloquently put. And what I wanted them to understand, I don't care what somebody else or Paul Miranda or somebody else say something about. I'm not out just because Paul Miranda put it up or sent that information out and added me with that information. I was attacking the principal, not the guy. If there is a high school coach out there that is treating a player and his mom and messing around, I want to bring awareness to it. I didn't call nobody's name, and this damn fool gonna get on at the end of this talking about you lose your credibility. Like, what the hell you talking about? I don't even know you. Don't bring your little happy ass on this show one time without bringing a brick and come talking about our credibility and what were the lives that we changed over this 7 years, you clown. And that's why sometimes y'all got to get on these people's ass. So I don't have to stop. Y'all got to damn near be like the beehive. Y'all got to say, man, get the man. Doug, you know how I am. Doug, you know I know certain things about certain people. And you know I'll come on this show and we'll just talk about the issue. Not the person. Because the person, I ain't no telling what's going on with the person. But if we have a problem in this community, in our summer basketball and grassroots community, and somebody bring it to my awareness, I'm going to throw it out there so the parents can be aware. And I said, gave him my email address and said, call me, Seneca. And Sonia said, don't waste your time. Sonia, yes, I do. I need to. Sonia, I got to get understanding. Y'all should have been attacking him instead of me. I got a show to do. But since y'all don't, Sonia, I have to attack this because it's my name attached to this show. Y'all follow me? To whom much is given, much is required. So, of course, I have to attack this dude. Because first of all, Sonia, you looked at the name. I ain't never seen that name on this show before. I got you. I couldn't see it. You see, sometimes some stuff it won't pop up on the screen for me. So sometimes it's just and I listen. And he probably had another side of the story. All he had to do is give his side. Notice, Sonia, I never mentioned no names. Y'all was asking people for the names. I didn't mention no name. They sent me a picture of the guy. You notice I didn't post the picture. They sent me a video of the guy. You notice I even took up for the guy in the video. So I that's why I said we just ain't that damn bright, some of us. Patrick Henry, I'm just talking about what happened yesterday. Somebody brought to my attention that a high school coach was berating players and then cussed the mama out and didn't pay the money. And then I found out it's three sides to every story. So somebody called me and said the mom had a plane ticket for her and her son to go, a plane ticket to go to where they was from. But they chose not to use the plane ticket and drove. See, I don't know who lying. That's why I don't call names out. That's why. See, I can't. And Sonia, you were smart. You said somebody else to charge call the name out. Y'all know I am not calling nobody's name out. Y'all know I ain't gonna do no brother like that. But I want the brother to be a better man, though. Kevin K. I want him to be a better man. But you know they send somebody who ain't never been on this show. Y'all, when y'all see somebody who ain't never, y'all welcome him in, but y'all watch him. Y'all watch him. Y'all know the people who be on this show. Y'all know the people who bring the bricks. Y'all got to understand that some people want to tear down. You follow me? Some people don't want something like this happen. It ain't happening nowhere in America, y'all. Y'all are one of a kind. Y'all are one of one. The Boom Boom Room. Y'all are one of one. Ain't no other show like y'all that can interact with us at real time like this and bring on anybody we want to bring on. I just ain't been, because I don't want this to be a personality driven show. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know I had Shaquille O'Neal on this show and didn't tell y'all. I just said only people gonna get a chance to know he gonna be on this show is the people that follow this show all the time. When somebody coming on, I don't, cause you know why? I don't want to announce somebody coming on and them people don't show up. I'm that. Tell you about me. I cut their ass off. I don't care who they are. Don't tell me you gonna come on, cause Robert Hatter never. If I say I'm gonna be at your thing, I say I'm gonna be at your situation, I'm there unless something happens. And my thing is, I learned that I have to do. Y'all share the show. Thumbs up if you're on YouTube. Thumbs up. Share the show if you're on Facebook. Right quick. If I have to. I know I have to put things in my calendar. I got a very important event coming up that I'm on the board of. Right. I don't ask the Boom Boom Room for nothing. All I ask y'all to do is support the golf tournament. The Vernon Dean Foundation. I'll support the Vernon Dean Foundation. Support the golf tournament. Come out there. Come out there and fellowship with the kids. Come do something. I don't think about it. Give my time. See, I don't want to be in a toxic relationship where I'm doing all the giving and y'all don't give back. Those are not good relationships. They're not. If you in a relationship with your husband and you doing all the giving and he don't give nothing back, y'all ain't gonna be in that one long. So whenever I try to find that the No Excuses Pro League is starting back up again. They apologized. Let me give you their note. They apologized the other night. I want to share that with y'all. They said our hearts and our prayers go out to everyone affected by Hurricane Beryl. Last week's games were canceled due to circumstances. We are kicking off the six week tomorrow. That means today. Game started at 6:30. And they got the games up on the Hoop Society. Play these the ladies. The Hoop Society play the ladies. It's Just Us. The Bombers versus CCI. Primetime Legends versus Flight 713. And then on Friday, It's Just Us versus who was that? Versus the Thunder. The Walton Sports versus what's this? Walton Sports versus the Firm, Mob Ties versus Grind for Mine, Ambassadors versus the Celtics. Shout out to Casey Williams and his wife Jillian. They keep on bringing it up, and it's absolutely complimentary to get in. I know Daryl Barnes called me about this. Y'all go and support him. I got basketball, so you got free basketball tonight, right? You got complimentary basketball tonight. You can bring your appetite. They have their world famous chicken wings there. They got boudin. They got hot dogs. They got a sausage. Wait a minute. They told me they got a sausage sandwich. They got watermelon cups. Hold up, man. This man. Well, hold up, y'all. This man trying to call my phone. Hold up, y'all. Can y'all give me a second? Y'all give me a second. I'm going to play something for y'all. Hold on. Check this out.
Penny, because of you, I have to curse so many little kids out. No, seriously, because the reason why is they ask me all the time. They say, who's better, Penny or Kobe. And I always say Penny was Kobe before Kobe. And the kids before this social media era, they act like they don't understand what I'm telling them. Then I have to tell them, do you have Google, you little stupid? Look and see who Penny was. And remember, Penny came in day one like this. Kobe first year didn't start. Second year didn't start. Third year upstairs saying, okay, hey, it's time for him to play. Then he started. Took him 600 to 900 days to become the Black Mama. Penny came in Penny. I always want to give you your love. I'm always going to give you your props. I'm always going to remind these little dumb kids what greatness is all about. Bro, we never had a fight. We never had an argument. The other guy, every day. Once he became that Black Mamba, every day.
Did y'all see that? I'm glad I shared that with you because I've had that for y'all week. Somebody just called me. Y'all share the show. Did y'all see that? What y'all think? Did y'all see that? Did y'all ever see? Hold up, man. See, a lot of y'all kind of young. Y'all probably ain't seen this before. Watch this. Have y'all seen anybody make that move? Have y'all ever seen another player ever make that move? He was one of one. He's just like y'all. He's one of one. Just watch it. About 6'8". They talking about 6'7", about 6'8". Y'all just watch this now. See, I didn't just have no regular ass player now. I'm just letting y'all know. I didn't have no. I got Hall of Famers now. I'm just letting y'all know. This the count. Have you ever seen another player play like this? Y'all can go get the USA team. Don't nobody on the USA team play like this. They was playing some music that I didn't know was copyrighted, so I didn't play it. I mean, have y'all? I mean, I'm for real. He said one of my saves played around with Penny's move, but never did it again. Tough ass move. How was your relationship with Pat Williams of Orlando? He just passed. I really didn't have a. I didn't really. He was all right. He was all right. You gotta understand, Pat Williams ain't gonna too much like me. I made them break the bank. They broke the bank. That was the largest contract in team sports history at the time. I don't know who that dude there is. But I made him break the penny was the reason why I have big guard. Why we have big guards. Yo, this dude, man. Y'all gotta understand, man. If those knees. What those knees? Y'all better be glad the knees happened because I probably wouldn't be here right now. But them knees, oh my goodness. That move have hold on. Let me question. Let me help it in. Have y'all ever seen somebody in the NBA ever do that move again? Y'all come talking about y'all son. We ain't seen your son play, Reggie. We ain't seen your son play either, Mark. We ain't seen that. We ain't got no video evidence of your son. I'm talking about somebody in the NBA. Was your son 6'9" doing that move? Was your son 6'9" doing that move? Y'all let me, my story, my son tried that move. My son do that move. So where he at now? Is your son in the NBA? This is so funny to me. Is your son in here? I said, if anybody seen somebody do this move in the NBA, that's all I'm saying. We ain't talking about Penny being nobody's favorite player. I said, if y'all see, have y'all been watching USA basketball? Have y'all watched have anybody got a move like that? 1 year Penny came to DC on Urban Coalition Pro-Am and he turned it out. He showed it. I was at that game. I remember. Somehow. Oh, Sandra, I'm just in here looking for my husband. Patrick Beverly, what's up, baby? Patrick Beverly going to Tel Aviv, y'all. He going over there to Tel Aviv, man, and play. Tell Pat, I love that Patrick Beverly. I love his camp, and I know your little Nico. Probably you got your other grandson in the camp. Shout out to Sandra Hicks. She's in the building. Husband ain't came on yet. He'll come on soon. But no, I didn't attack your son. Y'all, you ain't listening. I said in the beginning of the show, see, here we go again, Sandra. When you put a comment up on this screen, I'm going to comment on it. Let me repeat that. If you put a comment on this screen, I'm going to comment. If you don't want me to say nothing about it, don't put it up there. My thing was, have you ever seen another NBA player, another top player? Have you ever seen it in college? And I asked where your son play at. Did he play in the NBA? Because that's what I was talking about, because we haven't seen your son. How many people on here have seen Reggie's son? I know I haven't. So you put your son in the equation. I didn't. I was talking about a professional athlete, one of the best athletes in the world, and you equated your son. So, of course, I'm going to comment on it. I'm going to comment on it. That's our problem. We kept up around here compare our sons to these NBA players. No. Okay, Hatter, you remember when the kid basically did a magic trick with the ball, and axe pinned in the crowd? Then I don't remember that, man. I don't remember that. I don't remember that, y'all. I don't remember that one. I don't remember. Big Coach said, I remember when I worked out with Penny when he came out of microfracture. Oh, that terrible microfracture surgery. They don't do it no more. Downtown at the Met with John Lucas, and he was busting heads to the white meat. I mean, the kid can play. He was just hurt. So Reggie, don't think nobody talk about your kid. You put your kid up there. We weren't talking about nobody's kids. We was talking about NBA players. Let me go back and do this over again, y'all. Let me do this over again. This is what we was talking about. See how people get so sensitive on this show? This is what we was talking about right here.
I have to curse so many little kids out. No, seriously, because the reason why is they ask me all the time. They say, who's better, Penny or Kobe? And I always say Penny was Kobe before Kobe. And the kids before this social media era, they act like they don't understand what I'm telling them. Then I have to tell them, do you have Google, you little stupid? Look and see who Penny was. And remember, Penny came in day one like this. Kobe first year didn't start. Second year didn't start. Third year upstairs saying, okay, hey, it's time for him to play. Then he started. Took him 600 to 900 days to become the Black Mama. Penny came in Penny. I always want to give you your love. I'm always going to give you your props. I'm always going to remind these little dumb kids what greatness is all about. Bro, we never had a fight. We never had an argument. The other guy, every day. Once he became that Black Mamba, every day.
That's how it started, y'all. All I said, hold up, then I play the video of this move. And now I'm trying to see how this equates to somebody's son. I want to know how this move equates to my son can do that move. Because I asked, if you ever seen anybody in the NBA, send us a video at Chop Shop Htx at gmail.com. Send us the video of your son, and I promise you, I'm going to play it on the screen. I promise you. I'm going to play it on the screen. I might put it in the background. That's how I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to do for you. Y'all ever been around people that you get Y'all doing something over here, and somebody said, "Oh, we doing it. We doing it just like that over here." We we just got a new basketball team. Oh, we got a basketball team like that over here. Some people just like that. Some people, some people just got. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. It's crazy. But let me keep going. Let me keep. Where was I at? Let me see. I was talking about No Excuses Pro-Am. I was talking about the golf tournament on the 29th. Talking about the golf tournament on the 29th. On the 29th, Vernon Dean Charity Golf Classic, man, it's gonna be so much fun. I don't like to say if everybody just go to the website. I think I posted it the other day. Let me post it on the feed right now. I need y'all to come by there. I want y'all to come by. I want. Sometimes it's all right to step outside of your comfort zone. When I don't play golf, so what? I used to didn't play either, and I went to a men's retreat with my church. We at the retreat, so everybody over there hooping, we killing, we hooping, we hooping, we hooping, we hooping, and and we over there talk. So I leave the hoop, and I see some guys over there hitting a golf ball. I've seen golf. I walked over there, saw them hitting, and he said, "Man, you want to try it?" I never forget the first club I ever hit. I'll never forget it was a 9-iron, and y'all, I didn't have no glove on. I just I didn't know what I was doing. I just saw them, and I watched them for a little bit, and said, "Let me copy." And I grabbed the club, and I, hit a shot, hit another one, hit another one, and kept hitting. My hands were sore and with blisters because I didn't know. Didn't nobody give me instruction. They just gave me a club and let me hit. But I was so excited about the game. I was so I could never believe that something that make me feel, make me leave the basketball. So the rest of the retreat, I was on the golf course. I wasn't on the basketball. Yeah, I just kept hitting. I left the retreat, went straight home. So that was on what, Saturday or Sunday. So on Monday, I went and bought. I went in down because at my office was downtown. I checked out a book from the downtown library, and I read the book, and then I read another one. I wound up reading every book they had on golf, and cause I just like to know about stuff, right? So then I went to the pawn shop. They told me, don't go buy no set because you might not like the game. Go to the pawn shop, got a new Wilson set, nice little set. I remember this little this the bag it came in, and y'all, I got to work. I got to work. I took my 7-iron and just tried to get good with my 7-iron, and I just one club. I said, let me master this one club. So, what I learned, y'all share the show because some people might need this, and y'all can apply this to your life. What I learned is the grip was the most important thing because that was the first chapter. Your stance is the second most important thing. That was the second chapter. And your posture. Those are, so I found by reading so many books, most of them tells you about those three things first. Because if you don't have those three things, you might as well be doing what I was doing out there, just hitting the ball. But I fell in love with it, just hitting the ball. And I'll never forget, man. The first time I went out, group of guys took me out as a, like said, man, we taking you out for your first time. That's what I love about the guys. Was at my church, and took us out, and I shot the first time ever coming on the course. Because I studied so much and practiced so much before I went on the actual course. I scored a 98. And I'll never forget it. And I thank those guys today. And those guys were better than me. And I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I put so much in the game. I wound up being a lot better. I got to be able to beat those guys later. So whatever you put in, see, that's what people don't understand in your life. Whatever you put in, you get out. I like to read, and I just wanted to know about. I didn't know I was gonna wind up being good, that good, But I just kept reading. I'm trying to post this golf tournament information for you, so you can have it. I won't want to have an opportunity. You say, well, Robert, I didn't have the information. I'm putting it Bernadine Foundation. I'm telling you, you're gonna enjoy yourself. And but I love it. I love it how people. But like I said yesterday, uh, uh, um, I found out certain things about. Let me tell y'all something. And the reason, Sonia, that I attack stuff if somebody give me information, the reason I don't mention people's names is cause that's just not right. All I'm doing on this show is giving you a breadcrumb and let you follow the breadcrumbs and you go find out. Cause I don't have but 2 hours on this show, so y'all got a whole life. So go and figure out. I just give you something to take a look at, and you go pursue it. You go say, hey, if it's a guy cheating your kids like that, if you hear of this, I gave y'all the city it was in, and y'all should have. I never called nobody's name, and. But then somebody called me and said, well, look, we do this for guys and try to explain the thing about it and try to explain the things. It's three sides to every story. Your side, my side, and the truth. And I just, y'all understand, I'm not trying to embarrass nobody. I want the guy to get some help. You remember y'all notice what I said yesterday? Dude, call me if you need some help. Gave him the email address. But some people just don't get it. You can be talking about Penny Hardaway and a move, and some people have said, well, my son do that move. Well, okay, send us a video of your son doing the move, and we'll put it up on the screen. And they get mad. They get mad. And I saw some. Oh, hold on. Got something else for you. I gave you some. The No Excuses Pro-Am tonight. You get in there free. Terrell Davis about to have to own United Plane. See right there? How you know? See, I wouldn't say that. Terrell Davis, him and his family was on a United flight, and he got took off a thing in handcuffs. It's his word against the guys. How you know he gonna own United? United got bigger and better lawyers than Terrell Davis now. Let me repeat that, Alfio, since you put it up there. See, y'all put it up on the screen now. I was minding my damn business, right? Hold up. Minding my business. He said Terrell Davis was on a flight with his family, his kids, and his wife, beautiful wife, and he tried to get the flight attendants. He said he tried to get the flight attendants' attention, and he touched him, and the dude told me, "Don't touch me. Don't put your hand on me." I don't know, but that's what Terrell Davis said. That's his side of the story. I don't know what happened. There's always three sides of the story. But Alfio said Terrell Davis, I'm sure that didn't happen on a lot of planes. That kind of stuff, and people been taking off of planes. I ain't heard nobody else. Why is he going to own the plane? Because he Terrell Davis? Why should he own the plane? Explain that to me, Alfio. Explain that to me. Because he Terrell Davis and it happened to him, so he should own a United plane. I'm asking. See, y'all, instead of y'all giving me information and giving me information, y'all just like to get up here and say stuff, and then if people ask you for something, no, I don't want to answer the question. Well, why you put the comment up there then? Let's go. Come on. Alfio, come on. You can type faster than that, man. You was a teacher. You was an instructor. I just want you to explain to me, y'all, Duke connection, Lakers hide, Lindsey Harden, yes, Lindsey Harden, Lakers. That girl gonna be able to work for that fool? Y'all, I wouldn't want to work with JJ Redick. Some people, if you have a choice, Lindsey Harden, you was doing good where you was at. Sam told him no. I'm not finna go work with that. I shouldn't say that. I'm not going to work at the Lakers. That's what he said. That's what he said. I guess Alfio didn't want to talk about a subject. He just wanted to put stuff on the screen and waste our damn time. I guess that's what he wanted to do. But, oh, yes, I wanted to tell you about the TBT is in Houston. The TBT, the basketball tournament. And the U of H former Cougs are playing at the Fertitta Center. Once again, they're going to be back and they need your support. Now, the tickets ain't but $10. This tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. The tickets ain't but $10. They get in there. Every seat in the house is good. Let me repeat that. If you ever been in the Fertitta Center, even up there ain't up there. Every seat in the house is good. And our young guys who used to play for, I'm going to give you their names in a little bit. You can go to the TWT website and get your tickets. The ticket prices is $10. If you want to sit courtside, $70. Y'all think about this. You can sit courtside at this game for $70, and y'all had to pay $70 for a weekend pass to get in Puma and some of these damn events. Not the EYBL though. Not the EYBL though. They don't do you like that. They said Kyler Edwards going to be on the team. Dejan Giroux, Rob Gray, Wes Van Beck, Devin Davis, Fabian White, Justin Gorman, Eric Weary, Devontae Pollard, Melvin Frazier, and Tayshaun Thomas. 3 of those guys just played in the summer league. Kyler Edwards, Giroux, and Fabian White. They were in the NBA summer league. We're going to talk about a little bit about that today, day too. So spread the word. Think about this, y'all. I gave you a game tonight for free, right? You can go to No Excuses program. You can go to another game tomorrow for free. Oh, no, for $10. What all my people was complaining about how much it is to go into a game to watch some little Junebug, some ball beaters. When you can go see some a little bit better ball beaters for $10. I'm just, yeah, I hope everybody's listening. Thank you, Thaddeus Moody. Thank you. You know, Coach, I remember y'all sending me emails, y'all sending me texts saying, man, they charge you too much, man, for these events. So Robert Hatter got people to call me. U of H called me and told me, look, Rob, make sure people know. They kept it where it's $10. Y'all paying $20 to go and see some middle school people play. Yeah, that's my son. Yeah, all of them ain't your sons. Drop his little ass off like my sister and them did. I'll come pick you up. All us go dinner on this money that we was finna pay to get in this damn place. Y'all just got to get smarter. And I guess y'all, don't kill the messenger. I just gave you the message. Think about it, Thad Moody. Think about it, Charles Fong. You can see some high-level basketball tonight for free and tomorrow for $10. And if you want something to eat and you want to smoke a cigar, you can go out to Cleopatra's and get some of them Chop Shop shrimp. Y'all feeling me? You can go to Mimi's. And make sure you tell them. The Chop Shop told me about this. I'm eliminating an excuse for y'all. What else I got? This good. Here we go again. Oh, I saw an amazing story. Amazing story. You know what? I'm gonna let y'all look at it. Y'all need to share this. Check this out.
Like I always say, I'm from a small village in Cameroon.
Okay.
From the west part, calling my village is called Bafang. I'm a farmer, so I come from a place where everybody are farmer, and that's where everything started. So from there, I went to NBA Academy. That's where I learned how to play basketball the right way. Basically, that's where everything started because I went there. I was doing. That's even where I started learning how to speak English. Because when I get there, my skill in English was zero. I couldn't even stand here. Back there, before you put this in front of me speaking to me in English, I will not know what I'm going to say. So that's where everything started for me. They changed everything for me. That's why I'm always grateful for what the academy did for me. And after that, I'm here today and with a good organization. They take care of me like I was their son because everybody in the organization take care of me like I was their own son. So I have a lot of parents. So I'm grateful to be there, and I hope the future is going to be bright.
Can I ask you, what were you farming? You were actually a farmer?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. What'd you grow?
Beans, banana, coffee, cacao, corns, potato, sweet potato, a lot of stuff.
Thank you, Joe Lewis. Y'all, how can you come on this show and been watching it for 41 minutes and don't give me a thumbs up if you're on YouTube? Explain to me why. You might have just forgot. If you haven't given me a like or what. I mean, come on, come on, y'all. We got to build the algorithm. We watch Amber Rose and all of them damn fools, and the people ain't gonna help you do nothing. Cause I'm finna give you some information right here that's gonna help your life. Them rappers ain't finna give you none of this right here, right? I'm just telling you. So here we go. What was that? That young man, Yurik Shamshi, went from being a farmer to the Summer League NBA. Ladies and gentlemen, mamas and daddies, with all this ignorant ass stuff y'all doing in the summer basketball, and when you got humble ass guys like that coming over to play in this league, no problems, no baggage. Let me tell y'all something. I want y'all, these prima donna ass kids, prima donna ass parents, prima donna ass summer coaches, prima donna ass high school coaches. This kid couldn't even speak English. If you looked on his jersey, Toronto Raptors, he came from Cameroon, a small village. That's where Joel Embiid is from. Coming over here. Masai Ujiri is over that team. He's from Nigeria. That NFL Africa, that NFL Without Borders, this young man coming over here. I'm gonna let that sit a minute, cause you know y'all ain't. I meant Mimi's New Orleans Cafe and Oyster Bar. That's what I meant. Y'all ain't getting it. Did y'all understand what I was saying? Did y'all understand what that little boy? Should I play it again? Tanya, watch this. Watch this, Tanya. American black basketball players, especially if you from the hood, your little ass better listen to this. Cause they outsourcing y'all. These kids is playing good and all stars now. They come from two parent households. They come from affluence. Listen to this.
Before coming to Raptors.
Oh, like I always say, I'm from a small village in Cameroon.
Okay.
From the west part, my village is called Bafang. I'm a farmer, so I come from a place where everybody are farmer, and that's where everything started. So from there, I went to NBA Academy. That's where I learned how to play basketball the right way. Basically, that's what
He said he learned how to play basketball the right way. I'm gonna let y'all hear that again. Ball beaters of America.
the right way. So from there, I went to NBA Academy. That's where I learned how to play basketball the right way.
So they teaching them how to play the right way, but we ain't learning how to play right back, and our people are teaching them. That is Moody. Tanya, Malcolm, Sonia, Charles, y'all talk to me. Eric Boone, did y'all hear it? I'm gonna play it again, cause I know he just learned how to speak English. He don't know how to speak it that good.
Basically, that's where everything started because I went there. I was doing. That's where I started learning how to speak English. Because when I get there, my skill in English was zero. I couldn't even stand here. Back there, before you put this in front.
It's the NBA Academy that the NBA has set up all over the world. They set one up in France a long time ago. That's how they got Tony Parker. They set one up in France a long time ago. That's where Rudy Gobert come from. They set one up in France. That's where the top 2 picks in the NBA draft, Sonya, were from France. Because of the NBA camps they've been putting overseas. NBA cares. NBA Africa. Africa got their own basketball league now. He said some people overreact to America versus the world in basketball. What do you mean by overreact? What do you mean? Tell me what you mean by overreact. I want to hear it. I like that. Come on, come on. Tell me.
I will not know what I'm going to say. So that's where everything started for me. They changed everything for me. That's why I was grateful for what the academy did for me. And after that, I'm here today. And
come on, Chad, talk to me quick. He says some people overreact to America versus the world in basketball. Shit. What you mean by overreact? They good, bro, but some people be acting like the Americans are so far behind. Ain't nobody said the America far behind. Not about it. I didn't say that. But I do know, Chad, I do know that they ain't putting up with that old bullshit ass attitude, that prima donna ass attitude that's coming from these American players. When you got guys that humble coming up and gonna go work harder and gonna do all of this stuff, I'm telling you, Chad, this is what they told me now. We got the best of the top end players. Yeah, of course. But, Chad, explain to me, Chad, over the last how many years, why has a guy not born on American soil, how does Joker get 3 MVPs? Giannis get 2, and Embiid get 1. What? Explain to me that. Explain to me that. Since you said people overreacting, explain to me. Explain to me. I mean, y'all help me. I might have missed something, Chad. And I'm glad you brought that up, Chad, because I hear that people talking about America, because we go over there and beat a team by 1,000. Our little kids beat a team. That don't mean you're going to be great later. I mean, you just put a team to beat that team together. The U.S. just beat the hell out of Serbia and beat. Do you think it's gonna be that easy? They play Serbia the first game. All I'm saying is, I'm watching. I'm watching. This game is global now. It ain't New York City, the Mecca, no more. I be looking on some of these lists of people be talking about and praising, hold up, at the EYBL and all that. They ain't talking about nobody in Texas. Yo, if we don't feel like we got some work to do, that's our problem. It ain't that bad. Yes, it is. I'm not overreacting. I'm watching. Y'all better overreact. Because we're not teaching over here. We hollering and cussing the mammas out and want to knock the mamas off. That's what we doing over here. Let me give me a drink. I know what they're doing. You ain't telling me. Y'all ain't finna play with me today. Y'all ain't finna play with me. I thought that was unbelievable. I'm telling us, let's get out. We can, Chad, you telling me we can't get better? I ain't says everybody. We're not a monolith. I know everybody don't think the same. I know that. But I know it's happening. Chad, I travel all over the country. I'm in L.A. Chad, I'm in L.A. right now. They saying the same thing out here. In Memphis, in Miami, all over the country. And you telling me that's not everybody? I ain't says everybody. It ain't no couple of bad apples. It's happening here. Let me hear it. Let me talk again. It's happening in L.A. It's happening in Miami. It's happening in Memphis. It's happening in New York. It's happening in the Great Plains. It's happening in Chicago. I'm just telling you. My thing is, I'm watching the product. I'm watching the EYBL. I've been watching the product. They had me watching some Puma stuff yesterday. I watched some Three Stripes, SB 3. Hold up, Chad. I watched, Chad, the Summer League. It's the worst damn basketball I've ever seen. It's terrible. It's just terrible. Where you been? Who y'all listening to? Because I know you ain't been watching, Chad. Who you listening to think that America, I'm sitting there watching, supposed to be the best of the best in the Summer League. I talked to several GMs. 99%, 90 something. I forgot they gave me 90 something percent. These dudes here ain't gonna. These dudes playing for G League, dog, and two-way contracts. Rob, these ain't gonna never play. See, Chad, I'm talking from a position. I'm telling you, it makes me feel bad. See, this is why you can't talk to people. This. Out of all I said, this is what this man said. That means he wasn't listening. You couldn't have been listening to me unless you can't comprehend that great. You couldn't have been listening to me and talking about you watched Alex Sarr look terrible and he the #1 pick. Jeremy Lin was the MVP of the Summer League. Josh Shelby, who never played a month down, was the MVP of the Summer League. It's a lot of players go to the Summer League and struggle. They just said Jaylen Brown had a worse 3-game start. The MVP of the NBA Finals, who they wouldn't let on the Olympic team, because if you were so great, your problems were out, your talent would outweigh your problem. But he was 5 of 26 in his first 3 games. And you talking about Alex Sarr? I'm telling you what the powers that be are saying. You ain't got a team to put nobody on it. That's just your opinion. And from what I see, you're not basing it on no facts. I don't mind you having an opinion, but based it on facts. I'm watching the players. Have you been watching how our players? Dude, we don't have to watch him on MTV. We can watch him on our computer. Michael Garcia. Okay. It's like eating fast food. Some kids want it fast. 4 of the top 12 NBA first round lottery picks were foreign born. But Chad said we overreacting. For those of you don't, the summer league is hard. Speaking from expertise, I played in it. It's not easy. I know it ain't easy. No, I'm not going to send you the link. Just go to the EYBL. It's going to pop up and you can see every game. EYBL. Go. I ain't sending you no link. You go get your own link. I just gave it to you. Google EYBL. And it's everything. They're going to show you. You can live stream for free. You ain't got to pay. Let me keep going. And you can screen share it up on your big screen if you want to from your device. But Chad, let me keep going. Because I want people to know this. I need people to know this. Watch it. And y'all listen to me playing because sometimes, and I might have to repeat it again. Tell me if people don't get it, Sonya. Academic scholarships total approximately $50 billion annually. Academic scholarships total approximately $50 billion annually. 50 billion with a B. Billion. Athletic scholarships, Chad, total less than $3.5 billion annually. If you can take time to work on your game and earn an athletic scholarship? Tell me again why you can't take the time to improve academically. For more opportunities. Let me repeat that. Because we don't know. I told you, our people perish for lack of knowledge. All I'm trying to do is give you the knowledge. Chad, I'm giving you a hard time, Chad. Chad, you put it up there, you know I got to say something about it. Chad, you got to understand. Let me let y'all understand this. I got a group of people who watch the show with me, right? And they telling me who comments to pick out. Y'all, I ain't picking y'all out. I got so many popping up on my screen, I don't have time. Can y'all hear me? So they text me, when you see me, they telling me who and who to mess with. So I'll take the heat from it, but I'm just letting you know it's not about you, boo. It's your comment. Them people don't even know you. Okay? Y'all got that? They don't know y'all. I'm not picking on your comment. They telling me who they mean your comment. If I say something about it, that mean your comment good. Y'all ain't got that one yet. You talking about come on, y'all. But let me keep going. The ME Academy does more training than playing. Absolutely. The little boy just told you. Uric Chamchi. He just told you. In case you missed it, go back and look at it later. Let me repeat that again. Cause I need y'all to know this, y'all. Because people don't know this. Academic scholarships total approximately 50 million a year available. And a lot of them go untapped because ain't nobody tried to go and get them. Because I got to get me a book. I got to get me a full ride. I got to get me an athletic scholarship so I can talk about it at my job. I can put me some edits up on the screen. My mama want a Facebook. Every damn thing I do, I tweet. Academic scholarships total approximately $50 billion annually. Athletic scholarships total less than $3.5 billion annually. If you can take the time out to work on your game to earn an athletic scholarship, tell me why. You can't take the time to improve academically. There's far more opportunities. You can get, if you that good, get in academically. You can get in school you want to. And y'all worry about that NIL. That's going to go to the top players. All you most of y'all ass ain't top players. So y'all quit worrying about some damn NIL. The transfer portal tell us them damn fools is not about academics. I'm giving you some facts, Lionel. It should be academics because $50 billion has been given for academic scholarship, but $3.5 billion, only 3 is there. You got your math wrong. Some of these people got their math wrong. I ain't worried about no damn transfer portal. Maybe if they worried about the academics, they wouldn't worry about the transfer portal as much. It make you say, And I know, and I just sense a spirit. Man, I don't want to hear about that. I want my son to get a full ride. We can't do our edit. Yes, you can. You can do your edit. But don't be lying talking about you got no basketball, athletic. Be proud that your kid's smart enough to get. Am I speaking French? Is my mic working? Okay, this is what y'all like. This is what y'all like. This is what y'all like. I picked up this little thing right here. This is what y'all like to see. That's what y'all like to see though. My baby at EYB, he in the cryo chamber. He getting his worked on. He getting his hair cut. Y'all take it from me. Take it from me. Walter Yates, what is your craziest moment? Or what is your favorite? Or craziest, most memorable? I got this from a dude I don't like, Jeff Goodman, but it made sense to me. What is your favorite, craziest, most memorable moment from the July recruiting period in your life? What's yours? I had a kid recently started academically at Texas A&M and got a started academically at Texas A&M and got a full ride his junior year. Go get that degree is what? Let me help you. Let me help you, Chad. Academics, you can get a full ride academic scholarship too. So you just saying he got they switched it over or used that and I don't know how they do that. I don't know how they do that when a kid have both of them. Could that kid get both monies? I don't know. Could that kid get both monies? But if he was a preferred walk-on, but you say he had a scholarship, right? So see, a lot of preferred walk-ons their parents paid for their education. So you saying he was a preferred walk-on with academic, so the coach wasn't paying, so he had an academic scholarship or his people were paying. I think it's a difference there. Y'all know better than me. But I got a question. What's your favorite, craziest, most memorable moment from the July recruiting period over the years? I think I got a couple. Anybody know, can they combine those monies? Can you get that additional money? I'm not sure. Somebody told me. I can't believe a lot of people. I guess a lot of people hadn't been out on the recruiting trail in July. Okay, we're past that one. We're past that one. A lot of people hadn't been out on the recruiting trail. I just want to know some of your greatest moments, and I'll tell you something later. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to figure it out. But ladies and gentlemen, I got to address this. What time is it? Yeah, I got to address this right quick. I want us to touch and agree. Okay? I'm gonna speak on this, but I don't want us to retweet. I don't want you to tag or name check Van Jones. Let me repeat it again. Let's touch and agree to not retweet tag. That's why all your friends need to see. We need millions of people hearing what I'm telling y'all right now. A name check, Van Jones. Even highlighting his nonsense is a win for him in the algorithm game. See, this is why I tell y'all should be saying Chop Shop Htx. Y'all should be, if you see something you like, you should tweet it and say Chop Shop Htx. You should tweet, that's how y'all do the other stuff. It's a dude on this show right now. Watch this damn show every day, but he come telling us about, did y'all see an interview on another damn show? I wonder did he go on next thing and say, do y'all ever watch this show every damn day? Somebody explain that to me. Will somebody please explain that to me? And my people said it. They said, that's why they know it is coming. You watch this show every day. I hope you went on that show and said, hey, y'all need to be doing it. But the reason I don't, and I'm going to play it today because I want y'all to let you know what we're dealing with. Okay? I got to let y'all know what we're dealing with these bald ass, thirsty ass Negroes who will do anything for money. I call him the Drake of politics. Let's not get him any of our attention and see what happens. I got to play it because I want y'all to be, because some of y'all not aware of how dangerous this man is. Okay? We ready? All right. Okay, hold on. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Boy, I just learned something. This is what I'm talking about. But I don't want you to talk about him. I don't want you to tweet about him. I don't want you to do nothing algorithmically. Ooh, gosh. But watch this blackface and white space. Watch this puppet.
But you did things like take smiling pictures with Candace Owens, who I think is very hurtful. Okay, do you not regret that? Do you not see that you're giving her legitimacy? You don't regret taking pictures, smiling pictures with Candace Owens? I mean, how does that help the issue?
And
you're going to have to take it outside. Thanks to Van Jones, the reunited states will be streaming and on demand starting February 9th. For more information on the documentary and for resources on how to foster these conversations in your own community, you can visit our website. Van, take a nap. We'll be right back.
Laws are more important than people.
But you did.
That's the one that Jeff Bezos gave that $100 million for to do something for black people. Yeah, but y'all watch it. Watch. They just tore his ass up. Hold up. They went through with it. Watch this. Let me find it out. Watch this.
Now, Van, you do spend a lot of time, threading the middle and trying to unite people. But there are those who really accuse you of being a political opportunist, a chameleon, so to speak, who provided racial cover for former disgraced, twice impeached President Trump. You said this, and I quote, Donald Trump, and I get beat up by liberals every time I say this, but I'm going to keep saying it. He has done good stuff for the black community, opportunity zone stuff, black college stuff. There's a side to Donald Trump that I think he does not get enough credit for. Yet, just recently, you cried on CNN when Joe Biden was elected the 46th president, and you said, it's easier to be a parent now. Character matters now. Truth matters. You even mentioned George Floyd and said a lot of people felt they couldn't breathe. People in the black community don't trust you anymore. What is your response?
Well, I don't think that's true. The entire quote I said was that Trump.
Listen, I'm going to repeat now, in case you just come on. let's touch and agree not to retweet, to tag, or name check this dude. I don't even want you Googling this more. I'm finna give it to you right now. I don't want you highlighting his nonsense, because if you do, it's a win for him in the algorithm game. Let the Drake of politics get none of our attention and see what happens. I'm just bringing you aware to him. I don't want you to give him no attention. Y'all got me? All right, here we go. Here's another one on his ass. Let me see.
A bullet couldn't stop Trump. A virus just stopped Biden. A bullet couldn't stop Trump. A virus just stopped Biden. You've got the nominees of this party getting their butts kissed. Biden's getting his butt kicked by his own party. The Democrats are coming apart. The Republicans are coming together. A bullet couldn't stop Trump.
I told y'all, he works for CNN. The CEO of CNN is a Trump donor. CNN was the same network that had that debate. Connect the dots, y'all. Share this show, because people need to hear this. Joe Biden, COVID. The whole million people died from COVID, you damn fool. Ain't no bullet hit that damn clown. Same dude crying. Joe got Biden got character one and it's crying when Joe Biden won. There's some thirsty Negroes out here, y'all. Hey, y'all, summer basketball. There's some thirsty Negroes out there, too. They thirsty to get this break. They don't care about y'all. I saw some young man wrote this. Young man named, hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, here it is. And the reason I have to talk about stuff on this show like this, so maybe the parents of our young athletes they can teach their kids at home. And I know it's hard. You know, I had to teach my son. I had to constantly. Now y'all got to understand. Here's another world. He over there with them. And I told this little black ass. I said, look, don't let your talent take you somewhere your character can't keep you. You be careful up there in them circles. People don't like that you doing this. Don't too many. You the only black in every room down there up there. That's not good. You got the brain. That's why he went and hired his friend. But it was an open letter to Sauce Gardner, one of the coldest wide receivers in the in NFL. Played for the Jets. Coldest. No, Sauce Gardner. No, I think he did cornerback. Cornerback, yeah. And the young man wrote a letter to him saying, I'm not telling you who to vote for. I know who he is. My son, he just texted me. He said, you still on the show? Yes, sir. Let me see, do you need me? Hold on, y'all. I said, do you need me? Listen, I would put y'all on pause. And I expect y'all to do that with your family too. He said it can wait. But I'm telling you, he said, I'm not telling you who to vote for. But as a black person in America, the last thing we can do is remain unfamiliar with politics. That's how it was designed in the first place, y'all. You hear me? Dear Sauce Gardner, dear athletes, dear summer basketball, probably got one of the powerful voting blocks in the world. Because you got some guys that's 17 gonna turn 18 and they can't quantify them votes yet. Instead of cussing them out, let's teach them how to vote. You get familiar with the voting process. Summer coaches, high school coaches. Instead of cussing their mamas out. Black people can't afford, Sauce Gardner, to be apolitical. So I got an open letter to you. Because he had some tweets about the assassination attempt against former Donald Trump and his thoughts about politics and voting. Right? Dear Sauce, before I get to your recent tweets about politics, what was his tweets? Hold on. Hold on. You know what? Because I got to give you that. Because y'all, this stuff is so... Y'all, I wish I had somebody telling me this stuff. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see his tweets. Come on. Bring it up. This damn clown, Sauce Gardner, now, I'm finna put this on the board. Y'all got to see this. Y'all give me a second. Let me put this on the board. This is a young black man. See, when we out here doing all this ignorant ass stuff, and that's why these kids ain't listening to you. If you don't, cause I told you, if you don't know nothing and you teach your kids what you know, then none of y'all know nothing. But let me send this to me. I got to put this up here. I got to put this up. I got to put this up. Y'all finna understand why I had to share this with y'all today. Hold up. This ain't just politics. This got something to do with sports because it's a very popular, one of the best cornerbacks in New York, on the New York Jets. But somebody done told his ignorant ass wrong. But let me keep going. Let me see. Watch this. I had to label it, and now I'm gonna put it on the screen. Y'all just hold on. Just give me 1 second. Y'all, we in a class today. Hey, I'm gonna take you to school. Oh look, I ain't mean to do that. I'm about to take you to school before you go to school. Cause this doesn't bother me. See, this a note. This something I'm gonna make me go in here and talk to my grandson in a minute about. Think I ain't? I can't wait till you get off the show. This is what a little young black man wrote and tweeted. I wouldn't support his little ignorant ass no more to save my life. This what he wrote. Son, that kind of stuff there. But we busy. We busy promoting these kids and putting them here and doing this with him. He this. Because he's a good basketball player, football player. I don't give a fat. I don't care. This was just clown put up there. You right. Where's his parents? But I want to share, Sauce Gardner. I want to share a quote you may not have heard, Sauce, and anybody who think like Sauce, especially that looks like me and you. No, it's not from Amber Rose, whose appearance at the Republican National Convention felt like a cynical attempt to court young black voters. But during the opening night of the gathering on Monday, Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina, the only black Republican in the Senate, said this: America is not a racist country. He's been pushing this rhetoric for years now. Massive applause from the overwhelming white crowd co-signing the statement, not because it was historically accurate, Sauce Gardner, and any other body who out there think like Sauce Gardner, but because it appeased to their senses. But Scott was selling black people short to win the approval of those who are actively working to limit our rights. I've been telling y'all about the 2025, Project 2025. Just Google it. While Scott's statement is easy to debunk, it's also extremely disrespectful, ladies and gentlemen, given how much blood has been soaked in American soil because of racism. And your black ass gonna get up here and say, it ain't no racism in America? Without turning this into a full-fledged Tim Scott roasting section, it does present the perfect entry point on why we're writing this to you in the first place, Sauce Gardner, and any other athlete who talk like you or think like you. In life, it's great to be right. It's understandable to be wrong. As long as we learn from our mistakes, we will inevitably make. But what's completely unacceptable is being willfully ignorant. Scott is willfully ignorant. I told you the two most dangerous things in the world. What are they? Martin Luther King said them, not me. Sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. Scott is willfully ignorant. He wants to be ignorant. Or maybe he's just calculating. Or maybe it's a combination of both. But your treat resonated with me. Sauce, I'm keeping it on the screen, Sauce, because I'm looking for some, Sauce. sauce. Then he came back, y'all. God damn, Jimmy. Y'all, what I'm going to do, because y'all need to hear this. Later on, I am going to post, I am going to tape and post this because this message needs to be given. Jimmy's about to come in now, so I can't finish. But I am going to record this and post it. And I want y'all to hear it because it's very, very important. Our athletes, these kids, they don't know. But I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm going to take out the time because this is more important than anything we're going to talk about the rest of this day. But Jimmy, trying to bring you in there. What's going on, man?
Man, I'm that peach jam, man. I just ate me a bowl of peaches, man. I'm about to fall asleep. I fall out of it, bro.
I love them cold ass peaches. I thought they were heated up at first.
Man, no, they ain't gotta heat them up, man. I ate me a cold peach, man. Hey, you know, them cookies got macadamia nut. There's some cookie dough macadamia. Man, I done sit there and gained 10 pounds in about 2 minutes. I'm doing down there, man. I'm worried. I've been tracking it. But anyway, everybody's gearing up for that highly anticipated showdown this afternoon. Actually, in about 28 minutes, the JL3 Elite versus the Drive Nation EYBL 17 under 10. This game is for first place in the pool. It's a lot of they met up about a month or so ago, a couple of months ago, and Drive Nation took the win. So, you know, JL3 should have incentive to get some revenge on today, this afternoon. So we'll see how this thing goes. A lot of players is ranked in the top 100 on various national polls that'll be on that court at the same time. You have, of course, Jaden Tones from Drive Nation. You got Jermaine O'Neal Jr. from Drive Nation. You also have Jacoby Coleman from Drive Nation. All three of those guys played in NBPA Top 100 camp. And of course, you have 4 young men from JL3 ranked in the Top 100 according to ESPN. And those would be Sebastian Williams-Adams, Sheldon Henderson, Nigel Walls, and of course Hudson Greer. So this is, when you have that many players on the court at the same time, let me get this camera right. Did I do it right? Yeah, there we go.
Other way, other way, other way.
I didn't knock it. Well, my screen moving slow. That's what it is. I'm all right now. So it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see. I just watched, supported the Drive Nation's 15 and under team about an hour ago. They had a hard-fought overtime win over the California-based team, Why Not? And in overtime, I saw my first time actually watching Marcus Spears Jr. in action this year. He's grown, and he's a lefty. He has a chance to become really special and could be one of the next best things as far as that class of 2027 from out of DFW. And that is, I'm talking about Marcus Spears Jr. He had 21 points in the win. I don't know how many rebounds he had, but I watched the entire game. So I'm saying safely, he had about 12 rebounds. Safely. Great game. Also, I like Brody Knowles. He played a good role in today's win. Also, the little fellow, Rylan Austin, shortest player on the team, came through with some with some 2 or 3 free throws to send the game in overtime. Came up with a big shot, makes a couple of big defensive plays. So shout out to Drive Nation, 15 and under. They are 4-0 right now, Howard. They haven't lost a game yet in their division down here at Peace Jam. So that we're rooting for Texas when we go outside of the state, those state walls. You want Texas to fare well. Only unless of course it's a Houston versus another team from Texas, then you're going to take the local team in most cases. So I like that the college coaches will be able to come in on Friday starting at 6 p.m. The NBA personnel are the only ones here now. Packed houses. I got something I forgot to send. I had in my phone. I forgot to send you. I wanted to send you something, Hannah. This is kind of. I passed by upstairs. I looked and I noticed, well, it might have been downstairs. It is. I noticed the line. I'm like, what is that line for? And you guys.
Oh, that's the gear. Buying the gear. Buying the merchandise.
And buying the merch, man. And they've sold, Nike annually sells approximately $1 million in merch from their grassroots, from EYDL. Those people I just sent you today, those people in line getting that merch so they can go back to wherever they city they're from and show off their EYDL gear. It's right now, we're still in pool play. I think on today, I mentioned that 3 o'clock game of Drive Nation 16 under plays right after the JL3 versus Drive Nation 17 under showdown. So I'll check some of that. Second team get hammered. Then I watched at 9 o'clock last night. I came back and supported Delilah and her 14 and under JL3 team, and they put on a show last night in their win over Boo Williams' 8th grade team. So I got recaps from all of the action, detailed recaps. Go into the VIP news on RCS Sports. Also, I'm looking at some of the comments right there. They say, "Yeah, Spears no joke." I watched him entire game, and it's and I like sometimes I make sure I try to give you guys notes when you're evaluating players. We all can get better at certain things. Let's take into account. Start taking into account, if you don't already, who the opponent is, who the other person is. Because sometimes an eval can get skewed a little bit if you're not being honest to yourself with your eyeballs of who is the person on the other end of defending this person, or on the level of the team that they're playing against. So that's something that's very important, meaning that if you got a 6'8" kid and you're evaluating him and his opponent has nobody taller than 6'2", that doesn't mean he's whatever he does, and he's supposed to be good, he better do it against a 6'2" kid. That's all I'm saying. So let's just take into account of that. It means more when you're going up against another player who been deemed compatible in recruitability as the person that you are evaluating. So a lot of the young guys are going to take that, and where you see this a lot of times at Adam is during the high school season, or when a lot of these guys are playing against teams that has, no nationally known players, and it's going to happen a whole lot. But let's not take that performance and go run and try to cash it in on a national level and say just because little Johnny did this against this particular future intramural player that he's going to automatically be a Division I prospect or a national McDonald's All-American or Jordan Brand Classic All-American, or he should be invited to USA Basketball. It doesn't work like that. of people. You know. Sometimes you see social media posts. Man, this kid's been killing over here on the Chitlin circuit. Man, I don't know why he's not ranked nationally. Well, hold tight. You have to go and win your block, then win your neighborhood, then win your city, then win your region, then win your state. Those are pecking orders. And some people will try to cheat code around and stuff. Guess what? And for many, it's hard to cheat this stuff, man. It really is. Hard to cheat. So what else we got there? What I missed in regard to the grassroots scene or the high school scene? Well, I saw the hoops play yesterday, 17U as well. I got to see them play yesterday as well. It was down by 20-something again. Made a gallant comeback before falling short by, I want to say, 7 points on to the team third on yesterday afternoon. The young fella, Dorian Hayes, he left the game midway through with a gash under his eye that required stitches. They had to take him to the hospital to get stitched up. I'm not sure. I would doubt if he's going to play again when the hoops resume action. They play at 6 p.m. tomorrow, but I can't see him playing because the stitch is on this up under this eye, and it's right around here. It's like a little line right there. So that's nothing but meat, and that's a delicate place. It's hard for you not to get touched around that space of up under your eye, or it's hard to protect that space without subjecting yourself or himself.
I wear goggles.
I
wear goggles.
Well, the goggles, if you wear goggles, it's going to land right on. That's the whole thing. Because it's right there where goggles will probably be in that. And it's only one game. The hoops are 0-4.
So they ain't got a chance in here. So go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because think about another thing you got to think about. If you're playing, what are you going to do when you're playing? You're going to sweat. And if you sweat, where's that sweat going to run?
Man, Jim, players play with that.
I don't see him.
Players, if you can walk and you can run, players play with that, dog. I mean, players play with that. They ain't worried about no damn sweat. Players play with that.
No, I'm talking about the sweat going into that.
People, they play with that, man. Players play with that, doc. If it meant, I wouldn't stitch me up and I'm ready to play.
It's going to be intriguing because I'm going to tell you why it's intriguing.
But now he don't have to now. He don't have to, but I'm just telling you, stitch me up, I'm ready to play.
Well, here's why. This is the last time. If the Houston Hoops tomorrow is probably their last game. It's probably their last game. They're done probably after the.
Well, in that case, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
However, now here's a trick. The college coaches aren't permitted to come into the building until 6 p.m.
What time they play?
6 p.m.
College coaches have seen enough of that mess already. Jimmy, they have seen him get his ass whooped 3 times. He might need to not play. Let me repeat that again. They done seen enough, probably. Sometimes, Jimmy, they ain't good. Sometimes you don't have to go. Sometimes it's all right. Man, I'm hurt. Sometimes. Because college coaches saw him last weekend too now.
Yeah. It's on. So now at the same time, if you haven't received, and we're talking about a kid like Dorian Hayes, who his stock went up last month at NBPA Top 100 camp. Here at Peace Jam, his stock has pretty much went down. So in your mind, you may feel, I need to redeem myself. This is my chance to show them I can play like how to say, I ain't a real players play with sweat coming. So he may be listening and say, you know what? You sure right.
Gladiator, man. They call it the gladiator.
Well, that's what. So guess what? He might be saying, "I'm that. I'm gonna show you. I'm that gladiator."
But Jimmy,
I'm
what
gonna
if
go
he
out there.
ain't got it, Jimmy? What if he just ain't got it? He just had a good camp.
You gonna guess what? I don't. That's not my call. I'm telling you what he's gonna play or he ain't. But at the same time, it's intriguing because if that game was not at 6 o'clock and earlier, then it'd be a no-brainer. What the hell are you playing for? But who knows? And we would find out in 24 hours if Dorian Hayes is going to join the Houston Hoops. I don't think he will.
Nah,
Uh,
nah. I wouldn't
because of
play.
the fact that other than self, if you play, it's more self than team. The team is eliminated from advancing out of the pool. You know, you got people's attention. You picked up a couple of offers earlier last month. If those offers are still valid or not, guess what? I know at least one of them should be. You know, you had about 4 or 5, a half dozen of them have. So one of them should be still, one of those coupons should be still valid. Go set you up some visits like a lot of young men are doing right now and cash on out and have you a great high school career. Or you take a gamble on yourself and you play through your senior season, which for some people I would not recommend. For most, take a gamble on yourself like that if you have options. If you have options, that doesn't mean you're taking a gamble. Options mean you have Division I opportunities or scholarships for colleges on the table. I would encourage you to take those because you're competing directly with the transfer portal when the spring comes. And you don't know who's going to transfer. You don't know who's going to fall out of favor with their college coach or program during the next 5-6 months. So that's the thing on that. Speaking of last night, guys, I mentioned the JL3 team. That little kid, Madden Hill. Uh, man, I don't like beating the drum on small guards, but man, every time I see him, he's a gamer. And
Who he
people
play
around the
for?
country, the JL3 14 and under 8th grade team, rising 9th grade. He will be attending Clear Springs High School, right? This fall. I mean, but he's a man. Hell, I've watched him play, and he's a gamer. But he's gonna have to grow, which he probably knows that. He has pretty big feet.
Jimmy, he can't do nothing about that. You tell me he knows that. He can't do nothing about that. He just got.
Yeah, but at least you know that. But at this point in time, because as you get older, and the players the oppositions are going to get taller, longer, bigger, and the hurdles that you have to go over is going to be higher. Also, I love this kid from Beaumont United, Adam. Big EJ. Oh my goodness.
He played with that team too.
But he's by 6'7", right?
Does he play with that
And
team also?
yes, he's
Yeah, I
their
don't keep
coach.
up. I don't keep up with Junebug basketball. Keep on though.
EJ Moore.
Okay.
And I mean, he's a lefty, and he has good hands. He's agile. Get that thing around the bucket and get up down there. When they fed him, it's amazing with some of you guys. Another nugget I give you guys: if you're a player out there, it's amazing what your big guy can do when he's fed the ball in a timely manner early in the game and in a position where he can convert and make plays. If that big guy can get some early touches on your team and he's able to make some plays, watch how faster he runs up and down the court. Watch how much extra energy he has towards going and getting rebounds. All of that is a direct result of a big man getting his touches in some of his sweet spots on the floor. Pay attention to that. If you're a guard, if you coach a guard, just try it and watch what happens. Especially if that big guy go out there and he missed one shot, he feels like he owes the team one. He's gonna say, "I owe you one. I missed that one." Then he's gonna go and get payback. If that big guy gets a rebound, makes a play, you're a guard. You try to come and find him on the next possession down to reward him. That's the difference in a lot of teams having the success. And people on the sidelines will be looking like, man, why that big man ain't running the court? And you start thinking about, if you're paying attention to the game, he's not running the court as you want him to because that big fella ain't been fed the ball. Why the hell I'm gonna run baseline to baseline for your little son ass to shoot up all the balls? That doesn't even make logical sense in the world. Why would I want to? I'm still going to run, but I'm not going to be giving it my all, especially getting on the offensive end, knowing by the time I get my ass to the free throw line, that ball is going up in the air. Pay attention to that stuff. That stuff makes a difference. It makes a big difference in regards to basketball. I'm looking at Aaron, I'm looking at some of your comments right now. If you got questions, you can post them there. I'm on location at Peace Jam in Augusta, South Carolina, technically, because you're across the bridge here. You're staying in Augusta, Georgia, but the actual location is Augusta, South Carolina. If you have any questions and stuff, whatnot, feel free to post them right now. We have about 8 minutes or so left on the Chop Shop. On Baby Friday it is. Hicks, are you going to catch the JL3 Drive Nation? I mentioned that earlier, Mr. Williford. Yes, I will catch that game. Man, I woke up like it was the first day of school. I didn't even need an alarm clock this morning. I've been anxious to see this matchup. I want to see, and this is the thing is, it's easy for coaches in Dallas to feed and influence their kids or fire them up against a Houston team. It's not as easy for the Houston coaches to fire these Houston kids up playing against a Dallas team. It's almost like you turn the other cheek so much. You don't want to say, like the Dallas players, almost as if they say, F them Houston Negroes. But y'all don't want to say F them Dallas Negroes. You just say, oh man, they just let them do what they do. That's the difference in some of the what is infused in some of these DFW kids. They are like F them. We're not saying in our minds F them. And until
Why not? Why not?
Because it's not planted by the coaches. It has to the person who's doing the programming of the mindset and in the heart of the kids, they have the capacity to insert that ingredient. All you gotta do is insert that ingredient, put it in there. It's like training a dog. You can train that dog to lay in the bed, or you can train that dog to go outside and bite something to come in the yard. It's how you train it. And there aren't many that are training the kids from out of Houston with that ingredient. And I'm telling you, that's why I'll be looking again. Remember, for example, when JL3 played Drive Nation before, it was right around going into the time, that was in May, at the live period. Well, that was around the time that the invites were going out and we were getting the roster together for NBPA Top 100 camp. At that particular time, Jermaine O'Neal Jr. did not have an invite. Even though he was a legacy, he did not have an invite at that time. So guess what? It was easy for Dad. I'm not saying he done this, but I'm saying it would have been easy for the dad to tell that son, look, man, you see this? That's John Lucas, the JL3 playing against. They have the power to get you in this camp. You ain't got no invite. Guess what? F them. Let's go get them. That's what a person could do. They had an incentive. In little Jermaine O'Neal Jr., that might have been one of his best games, from what I understand, that might have been one of his best games of the summer. It was against JL3, one of his best performances. Didn't have about 14 points, or 12, 14 points, but it was his fingerprints was on that win, and it was a W. So, and then eventually he got put into the camp, which he was going to get in the camp anyway. Let's get that straight. He just did not, the legacy invites, a lot of them went out last and didn't go out first. So, what I'm saying now, what incentive does the JL3 team or players, do they have any other than we need to? They should nothing. If nothing else, you should want that revenge. You should want to get these guys back because number one, this is an elimination game. If JL3 loses this game today, they are probably out. Only 2 teams from each pool. There are 4 pools with 6 teams in each one. Only the top 2 advance into the quarterfinal bracket. That's of Peace Jam. JL3 is 2-1. I think Florida Rebels are 2-1. Right? If JL3 wins this game, you'll have a 3-way tie at least for first place in the pool. If JL3 loses this game, then they go behind the Florida Rebels, who they lose head-to-head with, and head-to-head with Drive Nation. So that's like a game and a half to both of them ahead of you because they get the tiebreaker. You ain't just one game behind. You a game and a half behind, which you're not gonna. You only have one game remaining, Adam, and that's against the Florida Rebels. You're not going to. You're likely. You could catch that up if the dominoes fall right, but the Florida Rebels just won today. JL3 needs this win. I'm looking at Mr. Barnes say what court they play on. They play on the long court. Courts 3 and 4 combined. That's the court you can find if you want to watch the game live. Talking about JL3 and Drive Nation 17U, which will tip off it shortly. And I'm going to get ready to go and get down there and get me a seat, Adam, and watch this one right here because I'm anxious. Like I said, I'm anxious to see.
I mean, I don't really know none of the kids, so I guess I'll watch it. But I don't really know none of the kids, so
You have a USA gold medalist on each side of the ball.
This the 13, this the 14U,
17U.
JL3 17U finna play now.
They can play Drive Nation. I've been talking about it for 30 minutes, Hal.
No, but you've been going back and forth talking about Junebug basketball, so I don't know what you. I ain't hear you mention Sheldon name or Nigel Wall name yet.
I mentioned all 4 of those. Now I said between the two teams have 7 players that was invited to top 100 camp between those 2 teams.
That's when I walked out. That's when I went off the screen, I guess, because I didn't hear you talking about them. So
7 players that was invited to NBA top 100 camp. That game there, that means that's talent.
So the loser of this 17 and under game, what's gonna happen to him?
If JL3 wins the game, it's going to be a 3-way tie for first place. If JL3 loses this game, they will fall into 3rd place, a tie for 3rd, which would they probably would need some help. Well, not necessarily. They play Florida Rebels tomorrow, so I think they still would have a chance. They would must win on
today.
Tomorrow. But winning today would vastly help them out. It would keep them a game ahead. And now that I'm thinking about it, but they need to win this game today for more reasons than one. It's Drive Nation. It's Houston. It's Greater Houston versus DFW. Don't get twisted.
Are all of them guys? But are all of those guys from Houston that's on that team?
No.
So that's why they don't pay him worry about Houston.
Well, the core of that team, the core of it.
But maybe the core. I mean, but some kids they don't identify. I'm winning for Houston. I'm winning for Houston. I know. I mean, and the Dallas dudes probably think, man, I won't. Boy, hey. So as soon as we get out of here, the game. So the game finna start right now, Jimmy.
Game finna start in a minute.
Yes. Okay, well let me. I'm finna go and watch. Okay, I thought I wasn't gonna watch no Junebug basketball, but I'm finna watch this.
And don't get it twisted now. Everybody from Drive Nation team is not from DFW. So let's not get this twisted now.
I didn't say they was.
I'm just saying it's equally so. About the same amount of players on each team are from that core area. But Drive Nation has a couple of players. I know they have one young man that's from Killeen, right? And another kid from Longview on that team. I think I may be missing one more. There's one more that's not from that area. So, but anyway, it's about to go down.
Where you broadcasting the game from? You in the bottom? You Are you up top? You in the bottom? You know that little?
I'm gonna go down to the
No,
bottom.
no. I'm talking about. Are you in the bottom where the players and the people come in? Are you at where you broadcast? Where you broadcasting from right now?
Right now, I'm right above the barbershop.
Oh, okay.
Barbershop so I'm
Okay.
upstairs right now. This is the quietest place. It's the barbershop behind me right
So
now.
you said they on court 3 and 4, didn't you, Jimmy?
That's the barbershop.
Okay. So you said they on court 3 and 4?
Yeah.
Somebody playing on that court right now.
Who's playing?
Brad Beal and the Soldiers. And I guess the Oakland Soldiers. Oh, you messing up on me. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. Huh? Huh? What you say?
Yeah, I say Bradley Beal. got beat by 20 by the Soldiers earlier this day.
Oh, wait, I'm just showing. My thing must be behind then. Yeah, my live stream ain't live streaming. It's behind streaming around this. But all right, Doc. It's time for you to go. I'm finna figure it out. I'm gonna check the game out. Okay. I think it's trying. Damn. Court 3 and 4, man. It's just messing up. Let me try to find it, and I'll see you. We'll see y'all on Monday. All right. We out of here.
You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.